The Grumbleweeds. Hi, guys.
We're not really in there at all. We're in a car park. This is a blue screen. It's all illusion. We're not really waiting for our meal, and this isn't a party act. But
actually, that's where we met them in the car park. We thought we'd drag them in for a hot meal. They look like
we are going around the world in a blaze of secrecy, riding high on the crest of a slump. Innit?
First of all, I'd like to know how did both of you meet?
Oh, well, I was in a coffee bar years and years and years ago when we had motorbikes, drinking frothy coffee, listening to Cliff Richard and the Everly Brothers. He came to fix the jukebox. My mate Morris is playing the guitar. He says, oh, do you want to join a group? And we said, who's in it? He says, me. And now you. That's how it started.
That's how it started.
Is that what you were doing at the time, fixing fruit
jukeboxes?
Machines? Yeah,
fruit machines. Yeah, that's 1962, 63.
Yeah, 62.
So I've been with him for 46 years now.
Yeah.
That's why you've lost all your hair.
Bank robber's only got 25 years.
So what were you doing before you met? What were you doing yourself?
I was a butcher, slaughterman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My dad had a butcher shop in Leeds, and my mother and me worked in it, and it was a family business.
Oh, tell me about the turkey. Yeah,
oh,
I've heard about this through friends. Yeah.
Well, viewers, this lady, it's Christmas Eve, 9 o'clock at night, knock on the door. My dad says, I wonder who that could be, or words to that effect.
Yeah.
This lady says, have you got a turkey? And my dad says, yes, love, we have. Why are this late? She says, well, I've been Christmas shopping in Leeds and I've forgotten to buy one. Do you have any? We had one. I knew this. My dad fetched it out of the fridge, put it on the scale. Now, this is pre-decimal, this. So he said, that's £2.19 and 6, love. He says, have you one a little larger? So my dad says, yeah. And I thought, how's he going to do this? And as he took the turkey off the scale, he palmed a £2 weight, went into the fridge, shoved this £2 weight rather unceremoniously into this turkey, brought it up, put it on the scale, and he said, oh, that's a lot bigger, love. He said, that's £4, 2 and 6. She says, I'll have them both.
My first job was working in the funeral parlour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in the first week, there's an old fella sweeping up, his name was Albert, sweeping up, and there's a body lying there, and the fella that was lying there, an old fella, he was very, very well made in the wedding tackle department, if you know what I mean, boys and girls, mums and dads, the big ones. And then he was very well made, and he was walking past with his brush, and he glanced down, and he looked at this fella, and he says to the boy, he says, I've got one like that. And boss says to him, you've never got one like that, Albert. He says, I have. He says, it's not as big, but it's just as bloody dead.
A question that's been burning in my own head is, the Grumbleweeds, where on earth did the name come from?
My sister.
Yeah.
My sister Trudy, she used to make up her own swear words. Prana, wazzock, all these words. And she banged her finger one day and she said, Grumbleweed. So we said, we'll have that. We could have been called, oh, you bastard. But we weren't called that. We were called Grumbleweed. And it's been there ever since. And of course, we'd snap strings, so whilst they were pairing strings and stuff, we would go out there and start going, I'll go till we go again. I'll go.
Die. Is it true that as soon as you do an impression of somebody, they're either dead or they're dying soon after?
Yeah.
We do Frank Spencer and we do...
Victor Meldrew.
Victor Meldrew.
You do them together and just talking to each other.
Yeah. Unbelievable, I don't believe it. Spencer, my next door neighbour from hell.
Yeah.
We do them